It's week 3 of the National Football League, and if it's in the game, it's in the game.
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
One thing about this guy that's pretty clear, Mike, is there's not a whole lot that rattles him. He does a good job staying even-keeled. You don't know if he just threw a pick or if he just led his team to a touchdown drive, and that was kind of the case last week. He didn't let it snowball into a bunch of back-breaking mistakes. He just shook it off and kept playing. Now, can he keep that mentality as the rest of the year unfolds? And if he does, he's going to give his team a chance every single week. Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Now he'll run.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains. First run of the game here with Zach Charbonnet. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. We'll try the right side with Robinson. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for it.
And he will score! Touchdown, Washington. That his first touchdown of the new year. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
One thing that was pretty evident when we had a chance to talk to him, Mike, is this guy, he just wasn't satisfied with his individual performance. They came away with the win, and that was great. But one area that seems to continue to hold him back is that he's predetermining where he goes with the ball. Not only did it lead to the 2 interceptions, but it leads to some missed opportunities as the play unfolds. He could have had more touchdown output if he would have just gotten off that first read and found the open man. He got away with it last week. He doesn't want to make a habit of trying to get away with it every week. He needs to clean that up, especially if he wants to come away with a win here today.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. 3rd and a yard. They put a receiver in motion to the left. They'll try and run it with Brooks. And he's going to have a Panthers first down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1.
Really just this that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Brooks. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now this time they'll look to throw. Quick throw taken in. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Back to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find...
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
On 4th down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. They'll throw with Daniels. That one complete to Brian Robinson. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. That one caught. It's Knox, the tight end. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy...
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. That one is caught in the back of... Touchdown, Commanders. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Commanders move out on top, 14-0. Boswell now following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Panthers offense ready for their 2nd possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score, as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have. To find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Commanders offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more from the 39. Here's a 1st and 10. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this second quarter, looking to run away with this one before halftime. And that one is intercepted. Jair Alexander picks it off. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
Here's a 2nd and 6. We'll go once more with Brooks. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal. They'll run with Brooks, and he will dive into the end zone. Jonathan Brooks, touchdown Carolina. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Panthers are on the board. It's now 14-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and a yard. On play action, Daniels. He's got that complete to Knox. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Washington. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. That's brought in by the tight end, Knox.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. 3rd and a yard, it's Daniel. No chance at all. He'll go down. Two minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. On fourth down, here's Matt Ariza to punt. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Panthers offense and running back Jonathan Brooks coming out for their next possession. They'll begin with first down from their own 11. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
The Commanders' offense ready to get back at it. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Daniels now on first down. That's complete. Calvin Austin. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Daniels gonna throw again. Quick throw here is complete. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Throwing again, Daniels. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front. You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is brought in. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. Patterson's kick is good. So here at halftime, and apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Panthers offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
A gain there of 15. It's a Carolina first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now a give on the ground. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards. Here's 2nd and 2. On the draw, it's Brooks. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Here's a 3rd down and 4. He'll look to throw. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
A run on 1st and goal. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Panthers. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The Commanders' offense and their quarterback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. From his interior spot, that's Derek Brown on the tackle. 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Ooh. And he'll spin out of a tackle. Winds up getting about 6 yards. Here's 3rd and 2. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he will have the Commanders first down by about a yard. So they pick it up on 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Marlon Humphrey, the man there to break that one up. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run with Robinson. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. That is caught. What a throw. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Washington. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Commanders move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. A safe kick taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Panthers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They'll run it right here with Brooks. The defense stringing them out. No gain back to the original line of scrimmage. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. Taking off.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the 1st down. That's exactly what this defense was able to do in this situation. Tackle him short of the chains, force the turnover on downs.
On 2nd down, it's a run with Robinson. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Tight end on the move left. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. Inside the 30. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Commanders. Boswell adds the extra point, And the Commanders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. Now return, coming from the 7. Yeah! And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. And they will bring them down on the other side of midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught left side by Ingram. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
That's good for a Carolina Panther. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
There's a short one taken by Ingram. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1. He's got his big tight end, Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Carolina. Big moment coming up for the Panthers as they will go for 2.
The Panthers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but their execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. The Panthers will take their 1st timeout. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. The Commanders about to send this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. The home team's offense ready to take over once again. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here, and they'll begin it with 1st and 10. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Down to 1 timeout left. They're going to try to get to the line. They'll drop to throw. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Into that ball, you see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot, and I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money. They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Gotta have it, 4th and 4. He'll drop to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. Open man downfield, that's Ingram. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. That's over the middle to the tight end, Ingram. The Panthers, they're going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. They stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Here's 1st down. They'll look to throw again. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. Back to the air one more time. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They send Evans in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught.